All right, check. 1, 2. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. All righty, all right, all right. All right, what is happening, everybody? Welcome to it's Sunday. It is June 2nd. I had to look at the look at my calendar here. The sun is like right there in my face. But what is happening, everybody? Welcome to a Hit Stop Craig podcast. Be here for about 45 minutes to an hour. So thank you for joining me. Let me give a big shout out here to Porter Rock and the 60 Frames No Lag crew. Porter Rock did a 60 Frames No Lag yesterday, and he gave me a Vine. I was able to jump on there with All Day Digital, Jay Fonzarelli, Porter Rock himself, J-Dub City, and and OBJ the Don came in. And a big shout out to OBJ the Don, who had a classic rant. His rant was so good. I was streaming Days Gone, and my Days Gone stream died. But hey, I started listening to OBJ the Don myself, and it was a classic. He was talking about the whole rumor thing versus what's true versus what's not true. Especially, I loved it when he said, something that is a fact, and you're giving me something that could be. I mean, Car, you crazy, So, but anyway, great podcast by OBJ the Don, and shout out to him for coming on the 60 Frames No Lag. Also, come Hook or Crook. I'm supposed to be on the gamer couch later today with Foxy Games UK and Big Cloud. So hop on over there. Not for sure what time. I can't remember if it's at 4 or 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. But look for that podcast later this afternoon. And shout out to everybody for listening and coming by. And thanks for coming by this one. And it is early. It is 8 o'clock officially on the East Coast. So what is happening? And welcome to everybody around the world. How you all doing? Why am I doing this so early? It's because people all around the world listen, and I try to do a podcast for the people who are around the world. And so there's people. It may be 10 o'clock in the morning where they are. It may be, well, it's not 10 o'clock in the morning. It may be noon where they are. It may be 6 o'clock. It may be Monday night. So, but but yeah, so hopefully shout out to everybody that's here. Close to 15 people. That's not bad for 8 a.m. in the morning. But yeah, I got some information here. Somebody wanted to know my thoughts on the Call of Duty crossplay and why it happened. Yeah, I can give that information out. Xbox Lockhart may be out in the fall. That's per a different source. And then the Halo TV show news. So I'll start with the Halo TV show news for all that are interested in that, because I am. And as I said, I would, as information came out that was verified, I would share it. So, but Showtime. This is going to be on Showtime for you all who don't know. But this was March, and this was confirmed. Again, this is like 2 months old, I know. Well, March, April, May, June, so going on 4 months old. But this is verified. This is the second showrunner that they've added. So they're serious. This is big money that they're spending on this show. But Steve Kane, he was a showrunner for The Last Ship and The Closer. Now, The Last Ship I didn't care for. I didn't care for The Last Ship. Okay, but The Closer actually I did like. And the original showrunner is Cal Collin. And but it's going to be, what's been reported is that it says here it's 10 episodes. They've condensed this down. It's only supposed to be 9 episodes. And it's through Showtime. Microsoft is helping produce it. and Amblin Television. Amblin Television is owned by Spielberg, Steven Spielberg. This is still Spielberg's. He's helping produce this show. At least the pilot. He's helping produce it. So they're serious about it. I'm excited about it. Not for sure where they're going to drop in the timeline. I would like to see something before Master Chief. Give me what happened on Reach, and give me what happened on Reach alongside with what happened with the ODST game. And so just because if you don't know, if you play Halo ODST, at the end, that final cutscene, you can see Master Chief being either loaded up on the ship or something like that. So, but check it out. I mean, hopefully, I like science fiction, so I certainly hope this does well. Again, I'm going to get Showtime so I can watch this show, and this is. Everybody's looking for the next Game of Thrones type of series, and who knows? This may be it. There's a Witcher series coming out as well with Henry Cavill as the starring role, but our Henry Cavill, same guy that plays Superman. So, and I don't think he's playing Superman anymore. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, but ultimately, yeah, this guy has done NCIS. So action stuff. Major Crimes, Alias, NCIS. I mean, these are shows that are action-based. So shout out to them. And it says here that Halo video game franchise has sold more than 77 million copies worldwide and grossed more than $5 billion in sales. So says here the Showtime series, all right, will take place in the same universe. It launched in 2001 and will dramatize an epic 26th century conflict between humanity and the alien threat known as the Covenant. So Halo will weave deeply drawn personal stories with action, adventure, and a richly imagined vision of the future, Showtime said. So a casting notice obtained by the Hollywood Reporter confirmed that the series would feature a live action version of John Master Chief, whose face is never fully shown in the games. Instead, the character, an imposing genetically enhanced super soldier, is almost exclusively seen in his iconic green armor and helmet. So Master Chief will be part of the series. So at least that's the original, the original plan for this TV show is that Master Chief will be part of it. So it's have to wait and see because this may not be the final of what they do, but there's big money behind it. Spielberg's behind it, so I wish it nothing but the best of luck. And again, it's episodic, so we have to wait and see. But I'm excited about it. So Tom like I said, they're putting some money behind it. So Cyborg and Flash actors from Justice League have left. Really? I didn't know that. I knew Ray Fisher left, but I didn't know Ezra Miller left. I didn't know that. Wow. Wow, I did not know that. So, well, damn. That's terrible. So let me say shout out to the chat here. What's up, Sam Ash and JKS Guy Code 17. Hey, Ice Queen, how you doing? How are things in jolly old England this morning? Let's see who else is here. Sam Ash. Emerald 17, how you doing? Uncompetitive, how you doing? So, who else is here? Andre 6K, the real McCoy. May have to change that to 8K. So yeah. But hopefully we're going to get a good story, and if we're going to get Master Chief, if they still keep that original concept, when will he pop in? It's supposed to be 9 to 10 episodes. Maybe we see him by episode 3. But we'll have to check it out, and hopefully it works out. So, isn't Master Chief a mindless bot? Well, they gave him a personality, and that's why I liked Halo 5. Like, Master Chief actually had a personality. At least Cortana does have a personality. So that actually is pretty cool. So so Master Chief can make a cameo appearances in the Arbiter store. Oh yeah, that's true. So it's raining in the UK. Oh, I'm sorry, Don. So the Witcher TV series is based on the books. the early concept is that it's based on the books. So I think the series is going to struggle because most people only know it by the games. So they're going to have a hard time, I think, balancing that out. I mean, I've read the first 2 Witcher books. I did not read the rest of them. The books were just a slog. But you do hear some things. Like if you play the Assassination of Kings or something like that, and then you take those saves into The Witcher Part 3, which I guess you can't do on PlayStation because it's backwards compat. You can do it on Xbox. You actually get The Witcher 3 actually has like 12 different endings or something like that if you carry over the saves. So but you get like, I've got all the Witcher endings. I got the one where Ciri became a princess. I got the one where Ciri became a Witcher, and I got another one where Ciri where she died, and then Geralt went to go kill that last witch of Crookback Bog. I think that's what they're called, and he ended up dying. So I got the good ending. I got the real good ending, the good ending, and the bad ending. So, but I played and beaten Witcher. I'm on my like 5th playthrough right now. I've been streaming it off and on. So, but yeah, thoroughly enjoy that game. Don't think it's as good as Horizon Zero Dawn. I do think Blood and Wine, that DLC, that's one of the best DLCs. Arguably, that's the best DLC this generation. That I've played. I haven't played them all, but I think that's the best this generation. I know a friend of mine, he bought Assassin's Creed Origins for $20 at GameStop, and then he went onto the Ubisoft page, and they had a big sale, and he bought all the stuff, you know. So he's enjoying that. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, Sam. I'm gonna get Witcher 3 episodes. So, and I hope it does grab you. I just think it's going to struggle because I can't take that back. It's got potential to struggle because of most people haven't read the books. And let's just be honest, because people don't like to read. And most people know the characters from the video games. And like they cast a lot of the people from the video games with their kids, you know, so it's just, we'll have to wait and see how it turns out. But like Ciri is a little kid anyway at the beginning of Witcher 3. So it could just be about that, you know, about what was happening then. But we'll have to wait and see. I'm going to watch it. And but again, everybody is wanting again, the next Game of Thrones. And there's a vacuum because Game of Thrones is over. And so there's a vacuum in series. So let's wait and see. And you know, Star Wars is doing the Mandalorian series, and they're going to do I don't know if you all know this, but there's going to be a Knights of the Old Republic movie. Now, I don't know if that's going to be based on the video game or not. We'll have to wait and see. But I think that's a great idea to do an episodic TV show like this. It's going to be on the Disney streaming network. So again, another reason to own the Disney streaming network. I just, you know, they just keep adding shit for me to do. But great news for that. And Disney's going to be Disney's going to be busy this fall. I think Jon Favreau, same guy that did The Lion King that's coming out. He's in charge of all the live animation stuff that you're seeing Disney doing. I think he did Dumbo, which flopped, no pun intended. Dumbo didn't do very well. Aladdin is doing better than expected. And The Lion King's expected to be a juggernaut. Speaking of juggernaut, let me see if I can find that Avengers page. Because somebody was saying that the Avengers passed let me see here. It was projected to do to get to 2.7 billion this weekend. Avenger in game money. I'll just put it in money. Yes, so it's official. It has in-game needs $100 million. And this is just breaking on Screen Rant. Let me put this up on the screen here. Because this is just now breaking out from Screen Rant. And Let's see here. Yeah, Avengers Endgame is $100 million away from beating Avatar. So I'll be probably going back to see this again. For the 5th time. Because we got to get it past Avatar. We want Endgame to be the top movie of all time gross. We want it to be the top movie. But Endgame is close to becoming the highest grossing movie of all time, as it needs to earn just under 100 million more to have made more money than Avatar at the box office. Avatar has been the highest grossing film of all time since 2009, where it pulled in a worldwide gross of 2,697.5, which they round up to 2.7. Okay. So since it became the first movie to make over $2 billion at the box office, Avatar stole the top spot away from Titanic, which was the highest grossing film for 12 years before then. Avengers Infinity War, which came out last year, was believed to be one of the films that could beat Avatar at the box office, but it just broke the 2 billion mark. Wow, like that's horrible. It just barely broke 2 billion. So it's the incredible receptions to Avengers Infinity War, coupled with its cliffhanger ending, led many to believe that Avengers Endgame could succeed where its predecessor failed and topple Avatar as the highest grossing movie of all time, which again, 100. So you can probably expect in the next week or two to start hearing people say, "Hey, let's go back and see it again. We can get 100 million in See, it came out what, May? When did Avengers come out? So it's been out a month. It still got 7 more weeks. It still has 7 more weeks in the theater, the way I calculated. So right when Spider-Man Far From Home comes out, Avengers should be condensing down. It should only have like 2 more weeks of runtime. So yeah, JP Local's right. Jon Favreau also plays Happy Hogan in the MCU. Yeah, he does. He also, if you watch the movie Deep Impact, he plays one of the astronauts that dies. If you haven't seen Deep Impact, I recommend that movie. It's about a meteor. Is it a meteor? It's about an asteroid or a meteor, something like that, or a comet. I think it's about a comet that's on its way to Earth, and it's got a pretty big time cast. They were young, but it's a pretty big time. Well, it's not pretty. It's a pretty good movie. So, but yeah. So we'll move on to the next news. I took care of those. I mean, a couple things broke there. That was pretty cool. Okay. Oh, first of all, as I said earlier, on Days Gone, I killed my first horde. The horde I killed was over by the train tracks. I don't know if you played Days Gone. There was a horde that's over by the train tracks, and there's a Nero call center right there, and I killed that horde right there. So, like I said, Craig Harris, Craig Tech, Cash App, as I killed my first horde. Thank you on Days Gone. I did it like at 11:45 last night. It took me 40 minutes to do it. I counted, there were maybe 60 in there. Yeah, so yes, I beat my first horde. Thank you. Yeah, that's a mini horde. Well, whatever, it's a horde. I still knocked them down. Ultimately, you have to have some level 2 weapons. And I got the Falmaz gun, and it's a double tap. You just take them down with 2 taps. So the 300 plus horde, yeah, I am not looking forward to that at all. But I had to go rescue some girl yesterday. They got caught by they call themselves the Rippers or something like that. Some girl, they started to carve her. It was nasty. So I butchered them. I also got a weapon now that's got a saw on it. So doing pretty good. But in order to take on those bigger ones, I need an M60. I need an M60. So, but yeah, fun game. It's not the best game I've played, but fun. The throwback scenes are actually, I think, starting to help me connect to the character. Also, his girlfriend has the yellowest teeth I've ever seen in a video game. And maybe it's just the way that Lisa should be in the sequel. Well, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I haven't beaten it yet, but that's who it was. That's that girl's name. It was Lisa. So, but I guess you can send people to different spots. Like I sent some to the slave camp, and I've sent some to Copeland's camp. I'm gonna start sending more people to the friggin' Copeland's camp because they need the help. I mean, I've been sending it to that slave camp, and those people hate it. So, but the slave camp gives me the most money and got the best weapons. So maybe there's some more camps out there. But it's a fun game. It's not the best game, but I'm enjoying it. And I may stream a little bit more of it today. I don't know. I may not. But moving right along. So, but yeah, those hordes are. I've seen one of the real big ones one time. I'm like, there ain't no way in hell to kill all those. You know, unless you set some, but I blew some stuff up. I didn't realize that gas tanks still had gas in them, like the big tanks. And I just got lucky and I hit one and blew up like half that horde. And then, you know, I was able to thin the rest of them down. But it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, I'm just staying away from the hordes. So Division Part 2 later. I don't know if I'll be home. It's I may run out and do some stuff and then come back and do the podcast with Foxy Games. So, but yeah. Haven't got to Iron Mike's camp yet, so that's a spoiler. But all right then, let me move on to the Xbox Lockhart possible fall 2019 release. Now, E3 is coming up, and as we know, Microsoft / Steam / whatever you want to call them, Windows, they are having a press conference, and they're going to more than likely at their press conference announce some hardware. Now, why do people say this? Okay, because last year at E3, Microsoft announced they were working on several consoles. Now, one is out. I don't know if you all know that, a diskless Xbox, I think called the Maverick, or it was codenamed Maverick. This may be the Maverick. I don't know. One of the consoles is out. It's a diskless Xbox, and let's put that up on the screen here. No, I don't need to see about that. So let's see, diskless Xbox One. All right, and this is one of the consoles. Let me share my screen here, and as I turn into Mr. Share My Screen, and shout out to Porter Rock, had to borrow one of his lines. So Microsoft unveils diskless Xbox One S all digital. Okay, this was one of the consoles that Phil Spencer walked out on stage and talked about. So this is one of 3 allegedly. So now, so one of them, and I don't know if you all can go back, jump in your time machine, go through the quantum realm. If you remember 2016 E3, Microsoft announced the Xbox One S and X, okay? And so the Xbox One S comes out a year before the X does, okay? See here. Xbox One S release date. Okay, so August 2016, the Xbox One X comes out, okay? And so it comes out, and it comes out a year ahead of the X. So now that it's come up, you know, it's come on up, and it's come out. They're very well. Do not be surprised. Don't be shocked. Do not be overwhelmed if Xbox, who allegedly has 2 more SKUs to come, Lockhart and or Anaconda. No one knows who's going to do what, but there's a very good chance that at E3, Microsoft announces the release date of the Lockhart, and it may come out this year. there's a chance, and here's why. It's because it's going to have an AMD CPU in there. AMD, my AMD stock came down, damn it. But look, we're up to $27. Remember the other day we were at 24? I don't know if y'all remember that. Remember the other day we were at $24? And now we're at now we're at 27. I did not know, I hadn't even looked yet. And look at it. Oh yeah, that's the video right there. As you can see there, the video is losing money. 135. Again, if this gets to 130, go ahead and buy their stock because it'll come back up. It'll come back up. But what was I talking about again? Okay. AMD 8. So AMD 8-core processor. This is an 8-core processor now. I'm just gonna put 3000. Is it the 3000 series? All right, here we go. So these CPUs are going to be coming out on market, are ready to come out to market. They're fabricating them right now. So so there's a chance that if what they say about the Lockhart is true, that it's going to have a better CPU and it still have a 4 or 5 T-flop GPU that's ready. That can come out at the end of the year for sale, so people can at least get a taste of what the new Ryzen CPU is going to do. So we'll have to wait and see. But this is a scenario that Microsoft is kind of wrestling with. What they may, and again, don't be shocked if they don't announce it coming out. Somebody asked me, do I think they're going to announce some specs for the Anaconda and Lockhart? Excuse me. Yes, they're going to announce some of the specs because they have to. Sony, by releasing, Sony has released enough about its specs where Microsoft has to release something about their specs. And Sony has been very careful not to mention their GPU at all. You all have noticed that they've not mentioned the GPU. They've mentioned the CPU, which is supposed to be 8 cores and 16 threads, or 12 threads. Let's see here. PS5 CPU spec. So I don't want to go there. Let's go to something that's been. Let's go. That says likely. Let's just go to Polygon. I just want to make sure I get this all correct here. So, so it will be powered by a CPU based on 3rd gen AMD Ryzen processor and a GPU based on AMD Navi, which will support ray tracing, blah, 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 of the 8K. But I thought that there were some more articles here on, it's supposed to be 8K, whatever, not 8K, 8 threads. Let's see here. Let me try this one. Nope. There we go. So CPU. Okay, so 7 nanometers Zen 2, blah, blah, blah. So 16 threads at 3.2. That's the prediction. We know, see, look, here's what we know is here. Okay, we know it's 8 cores. We know it's 7 nanometers. We know it's Zen 2. The current prediction is that it's going to be 16 threads. It may not be. It may not be. You all better get ready for that. So I don't know what the big deal is, but you all better get ready for that. But it's part of the 3rd line. So these 2 lines are true. This is a prediction. So this right here is speculation, the 16 threads at 3.2. So Microsoft is going to have to give out some specs on their consoles. Now, I've said this before. If the Lockhart is going to run games at 60 FPS, let me make this clear. If Lockhart, what Lockhart is designed to do is they want to get people to move from the Xbox One S, the one that came out in 2016. They want those people to go ahead and get the Lockhart. They want them to trade in their S and get the Lockhart. I don't know why the hell they did the diskless Xbox. That's a mindless feature. But are you pre-ordered the Death Stranding collector's edition? Again, what you all need to do is go to the Cash App, Craig Tech, and make a donation. Thank you in advance. Thank you in advance. Thank you. So, so, so can I get you to lead me to where I need to go and invest in AMD? Just go to your bank. I don't know where you live. Just go to your bank and talk to your banker. Say you want to look into making a stock investment, and they'll sit down and talk to you, and they'll recommend some websites for you, and you just follow that. It's not hard to do. But this, the AMD stock is 27, so set aside $30 and buy a share. If they allow you to buy one share, now sometimes you may have to buy 5 shares or 4 shares, but see if you can just buy one share and just own a part of the company. I mean, if you're playing on a PlayStation or an Xbox, or you plan on getting Google Stadia, you're going to have AMD technology. It's like you use the stuff, but you need to invest in what you use. Okay, that's all I'm saying to you guys. And try to invest in what you use. And remember, it's a stock. It's not like some movie where you're going to invest and get one stock. And like the Viagra stock from Pfizer, that stock shot up no pun intended. Pfizer stock went on sale on a Monday with that for Viagra, and that stock went up 300% in one day of trade. So if you bought one share of Pfizer, one share of Pfizer I think it started at $17, it went up 300% in one day. So I don't expect nothing like that though. But I'm just simply saying to you guys, if you're gonna, invest in what you play on, okay, and that makes you part owner. I mean, it makes you a small part of the call, but it's better than not being. It gets you inside the door. I mean, that's what you want to do. So that just helps you. And then you will start learning. And when you buy stock, you get to learn more about the company and what the company's goals are. And a lot of people don't understand that. That's why they have to say take everything with a grain of salt. So, but again, that's what I was taught, just to try to own a little bit of it, a little bit more. So, can you invest? You have to invest in Sony. I believe Sony is a public traded company. Let's see what Sony's stock was. Let's see here. Yeah, you can, but Sony has is very diverse. So make sure you invest. Yeah, Sony stock is at $48 a share. So, and that was on Monday. Well, I'm sorry, that was Friday. So yeah, but you can invest in Sony. I don't know. I mean, which is fine because they make cameras and stuff like that. So, and their stock did go up the other day when they announced their memo of understanding. But understand Sony's market is mobile and pictures and all that kind of stuff, and that you are going to be doing overseas trading, and you're going to have to convert dollar to yen and all that stuff. And again, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But that may cost more because that's more work. You know what I'm saying? So it may cost you more to trade. So, so it opened at 47. It went up. It went up almost $1. Well, it went up a little bit there. I read that wrong. I thought that said 49. I'm sorry. But it went up and it came back down. That's stock for you. So, and they have a good PE ratio. That's really good. So the highest it's been is Sony stock is $61. Now their stock will go up again because the Spider-Man movie's coming out. So that their stock will go up a little bit again. So, but yeah, just remember Sony is that's it. You have to look. They're headquartered in Tokyo, and you may want to wait till they move to the United States. You may not, But yeah, enjoy that. So, but and again, Craig Tech, $ Craig Tech. Thank you. Make that phone ring, people, please. Thank you. So. You know, AMD is better, Andrew. Y'all just got to get over it and move on. There's a reason why Google and Microsoft and Sony went to AMD to say, give us your secret sauce. Lisa Sue, I want secret sauce. You know. So you know, but yeah, but we'll go ahead and move on. So the Lockhart, remember guys, remember how the Xbox One S and X launched and steps. And so don't be surprised if Phil Spencer walks out there on that stage and says Lockhart to be in stores this fall. Don't be shocked. And I'm not saying that he will do it. I am saying that the fabrication process may be able to start a lot sooner than you think. And again, Microsoft did the same thing with the S. I don't want to hear people saying that they've never done it before. Microsoft has already done this. They did it with the Xbox One S. There's a very good chance they do it again with Lockhart and Anaconda, but there's no guarantees. But they want the people who bought the Xbox One S to at least get the Xbox, because that's a step up. If you have the Xbox One S and then the Lockhart comes out and you got a better CPU and you got more power, you're going to see a difference in the games. A lot of the games that are 30 FPS will be 60. A lot of the games that are 900p and 820p will be 1080p. Okay, that's reality, guys. So that's a good step if you have the Xbox One S. I highly recommend, if you're going to stay in the Xbox ecosystem, to get rid of your S and get the Lockhart. Just trade in your S. I mean, you know, GameStop and give you, whatever, 90 to 100 bucks for it and get you that Lockhart. And I'm keeping a buck here. If I can play if I can play at 60 FPS, I may look into getting that just because I have a channel and I have a channel and I wouldn't mind reviewing the Lockhart. That's if it does what they say. And that's the next thing. Just have to wait and see. So, yeah, I think the Lockhart, they're going to target 1080p 60, but we'll have to wait and see. We're at the app is just Craig Tech, $ Craig Tech. Go ahead and make that thing ring. So go ahead and make it ring. So you think Lockhart will be called Xbox 2? It could be. Yeah, I mean, we'll have to wait and see. They'll find out next week. And guess what? They may not announce anything, but I do think they will announce some kind of spec because Sony has boxed them in so that they have to announce some kind of specs. You know, it may not be everything they could pull with Sony there because Sony hasn't announced how much RAM there's going to be, how much bandwidth they're going to use, how many T-flops they're going to use on the GPU. So, and Microsoft can do the same thing. But they got to announce something. You know, they do have to announce something. So hit that like button, people. My God, y'all are lazy. So, yeah, $20, Andrew McCoy. Go ahead and drop that in. $ Craig Tech. Thank you to Cash App. You know, so if not, don't see. And also, as I said before, if you didn't hear, I took down my first horde over on a Days Gone. And so if anybody wants to donate for that, I took a screenshot of it and I put it on Twitter. I don't know if it went through, but I can go ahead and show it to you. I don't know if I can show it to you again on a live stream or not, but I went ahead and beat a horde, and then they're trying to say it was a mini horde. It was a horde. It had like a bunch of zombies. So, but I went ahead and did it. So said he's never going to taint his future computers with NVIDIA again. Nothing wrong with NVIDIA. Shout out to Matt's Gaming. All NVIDIA has to do is drop their price between $100 to $150. As soon as they do that, they will sell more. They'll be fine if they do that. They will be fine, but they got to drop their price. What AMD is doing to them is they're putting out a product that performs just as well, or what they would call, right in the same range, and AMD stuff is cheaper, and people are buying their stuff. It's like, well, you're gonna, I put up a video of the what was it? It was the Vega 56 or 64. it was either the Vega. I mean, it was the 56. It was the Vega 56 versus the 2070, and the Vega 56 was kicking its butt. I mean, it kicked its butt. They did 10 games, and 8 of the 10 games ran better on the Vega. So I mean, again, I'm not making that. You all can look that up yourselves. I mean, so so y'all just have to. That's the way I look at it. So yeah, JP Loco, the hustle is real. You got to keep the information coming, and got to keep that info coming. Keep the kids fed. So but yeah, again, so Lockhart again. Don't be shocked. And a shout out to the new subs as well. I had picked up a few new subs, and we're on our way to 1,000. Thank you. So let me go ahead and share this link. I forgot to do that. That was my bad. I'm still waking up. So yeah, shout out to Carlos Fernandez as well. So what are you saying? Wow for Andre 6K. So but at the end of the day, is oh well, no. Relevant doesn't even. Oh yeah, if you don't like the video, look, I got no problem with the video, but they just too expensive. I mean, for something that's delivering comparable speeds and graphics, why is AMD stuff so much cheaper? I mean, it's crazy, you know. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I'm not going to dog the video out. You know, it's just they got to change some shit. So, but all right, so everybody wants to know what my crossplay thoughts are on Call of Duty. Okay, now this ties in. I'll close with this. This ties into what I was told by a friend of mine that works for GameStop. So I have a friend of mine. I've known him since I was 16 years old. He's a district manager, if you want to call him that, of GameStop. He doesn't, not the regional manager. He ain't that big. He's a district manager. And GameStop has a new CEO. I think they fired the guy that they had, or somebody stepped down. But he said to me, we went out to lunch one day, and then we went to play we played a round of golf, and we're friends, and we're just talking, and he was telling me that he told me that I said this on a Big Cloud's show, RGT, Real Gamer Talk. He said to me several things. One of the things he said was Microsoft was going to do things with Xbox that was going to make the consumers happy, but make the Xbox community, if you were an Xbox fan, you're not going to be happy. Well, that thing was that, and I asked him, well, what is it? And he told me. He said, but I couldn't say. So I couldn't tell you guys. But I told you guys they were going to do something. If you all remember that, hit a 1. Do you all remember me saying weeks ago that Microsoft is going to do things to make consumers happy but piss off the Xbox community? So hit a 1. Hit a 1 if you remember me saying that. If you don't remember me saying it, that's fine. What that thing was that Microsoft was going to start putting games on PC. Now, people do say, well, Microsoft has always been doing that, but not to the level. They're going to really, really push it and make their console obsolete, because they do want you to just, there's no money for them in the console space. They're spending millions of dollars on their new hardware, to try to bring more people in to their services. Okay. Why are we typing 1? Oh, well, you got to pay attention to the podcast, the Almighty Spartan God. Well, if you hit 1, that means you may also donate to the Cash App, Craig $Craig Tech. Thank you up front. Thank you very much. It's Sunday. I got to pass the plate around. You know how that goes. Oh, shout out to Ice Queen. Has your sim has your male sim gotten any more people pregnant on your video game? Is he gonna be a baby daddy times 100? So So, but so he told me that. He also told me he's up to 5. We got 95 more to go. So all right, he's getting there. So he's gonna be paying child support, isn't he? So oh yeah, well I think oh man, let me see if I can pull that up here. I mean, I'm not gonna play the video, but let's see here. Let me go here. Vega 56. Let's see here. There we go. There you go. So again, I'm not gonna. I'll put the link in the description, and I'll just leave it there for you guys. Or maybe this was it. I think this one was it. I mean, I'm not showing this to you guys. Actually, I'll just yeah. Matter of fact, I'll show you a screenshot of it. I can do that because they're showing Forza and all right. This is Forza. I'm sharing my screen now. This is Forza. As you can see, this is Forza 4, the one that just came out. As you can see, the average is 84 frames per second. This is the RTX 2070, and the average on the Vega is 107. Okay, now there's a bunch of games that this thing over here smoked. I mean, they gave out free smoke. So, but I'm just letting people see that, and so, and people can look at it. Everybody who says, "Oh, it's trash," don't buy AMD. As you can see right here, the RTX 2070 is getting smoked. Okay, it is getting smoked. So, let's see here. I just changed it again. This is Battlefield. You can see here 75. This is average 75, 68. Average. I mean, again, it changes. You know, of course, it's they're running wide open. Now, Ubisoft, Assassin's Creed, Ubisoft's games do much better on NVIDIA, 52 to 44. But right now, the Vega is comparable as far as the games. Let's see what else we got here. Is this Far Cry? I think you can see here. This is about the same. This is about the same. I think that's Far Cry. I can't remember. I'm just skipping around because I can't show the whole thing. I think this is Grand Theft Auto. Now, as you can see here, 98 to 80. So out of what 5 games shown, the Vega is holding up, and it's better in some of them. Yeah, but that right there, it gets slow. This is Hitman. Ah, damn it. Oh, boy. I didn't know that was going to happen. This is Hitman, 8278. So they're roughly the same here. So you have to ask yourself, why is this one so much more expensive? The Vega is sitting there either winning or being comparable. So, but you all saw it. You guys saw it yourself there. So do not let anybody tell you that the GPU for the NVIDIA stuff is that much better. It's not. It's just not. So I'm not reaching, Andrew. You can see the numbers yourself. There's nothing to reach. You all can go there and see the numbers yourself. It's not that big a deal to me. So, so anyway, getting back to this. So the other thing that I came across, we were out there playing golf, is he said that Microsoft begged Sony to do crossplay. So Sony is going to do crossplay. Excuse me. Look for Sony to do crossplay on the esports games. I'm not for sure who has the most RAM. Let's see. So look for Sony to do crossplay on esports games. So esports is a competitive sports league. Sony is open. We're at the end of the generation. Sony is open to going ahead and doing crossplay with esports games. So if it's an esport game and it's on both consoles and it's considered an esports game, look for Sony to do it. Now the developers are still reluctant to do this. One of the big changes that really spurred things wasn't the community. It was this. Let's see here. Let's see. Xbox. Let's see here. I had this. See, I had this. I will find it. I promise you. Okay. All right. So this is what changed a lot of what Sony's doing when it comes to crossplay. I'm gonna whoops. Mr. Share my screen. Is this. So Microsoft has revealed examples of what acceptable trash talk is. This is a big deal for Sony. Microsoft has the most toxic gaming community of everybody. Everybody knows that. I mean, they're worse than the PC guys. I didn't think anybody could be as toxic as the PC guys. Well, the Xbox community tied. They got those people beat hands down. So at the end of the day, 8K TVs, people, cash Craig Tech, $ Craig Tech. Get that, hit that up for me, please. Thank you in advance. Here we go, 8K, here we come, baby. All right, so Microsoft has a censorship policy in place now, okay? So they're looking for all type of things. They have an AI that does go through what you're talking about. It may take them weeks to get to you, but they monitor their online stuff now. It's part of your memo of understanding when you sign up for Xbox Live. It is part of your memo of understanding when you sign up for Xbox Live. Xbox does get to police what you say because it is a service that they are providing. It does not fall under censorship because it's a paid subscription service that you need to understand what you're getting when you get it. So when I hear these Homo sapiens talking about, well, I'm not going to change. Well, you can trash talk your opponent. These are okay. That suck, cheap win. You could probably say garbage win, trash win. This, that sucked. Or, oh man, I'm stinking up the place. That's some serious potato aim. Oh my, get destroyed. Can't believe you thought you were on my level. This is what Microsoft has deemed to be okay. So, and it says anyone who violates the Xbox community standards may have restrictions placed on their profile and devices, which includes restricting online games, blocking text messages and communications over voice, and preventing the broadcasting of gameplay. It says repeat and severe offenders, meanwhile, face permanent bans. This right here is what got Sony to move. But you have that. You have this, what you're looking at. You have the fact that you're at the end of the generation. I mean, you can EA access and stuff like that. So crossplay was not that big a deal. Third, Microsoft is leaving the market, and I know people can say, well, they're making 2 new consoles. Yeah, they're making the consoles as a Trojan horse to get you to sign up for services. Okay, they're putting their games on all platforms. Okay, that includes PlayStation, that includes Switch. They're open to doing it. They've said it publicly, which means they've talked about it privately. Okay, billion-dollar companies don't say things publicly that they don't say talk privately. The reason why Xbox management was trying to get Sony to do crossplay is because it's a way for Xbox to stay relevant. Okay, if Sony, I mean, again, they begged Sony to do crossplay. They begged them. So Call of Duty is going to try it out. Again, EA still is reluctant to it. The biggest game in the world is FIFA. FIFA, as of right now, EA has not announced a multiplayer mode. They haven't announced it for Madden either. I mean, these are two of EA's big properties. Madden will be out in what, 60 days, give or take? 2 more months before Madden hits. So they're putting in the rookie stuff now. So that will hit pretty soon. But this is just so you know, this will help. Of course, if you don't know, Game Pass is heading to PC, which is wonderful for me because I am PO, can't afford the O and the R. So, but this got Sony to move, and I personally am not going to use crossplay. I'm going to buy the Call of Duty game because it has a single player on it, and it's got a new engine. That's it. That's good enough for me. So, what's going on, Jemiah Dixon? So, well, that's not my fault. You all don't understand that AMD is just kicking butt. So, but at the end of the day, that's my thoughts on crossplay. It's a end of generation, top of the, it's just them tipping their hat. They still haven't said they're going to do it with PS5. I certainly hope people don't assume that until Sony comes out and announces they will have crossplay with Microsoft on PS5. Then it's not true. And again, Call of Duty is doing it, and they're just going to try it out. So it will be in Sony's beta program. So they can take it out anytime they want. So, which again, I'm not a big multiplayer guy. I don't want to play with your monkey ass anytime soon. And because but I will get this game on. I'm a double dip. I'm going to get this game on PC, and I'm going to get it on PlayStation. Now, why am I going to get it on both? Why am I double dipping? If I do play online, I'm going to play on PC. Okay, that's just it's stupid to play on a console when you can play on a PC, and I can ramp that thing up to 100 frames a second if I want to. So just it is what it is. So well, I don't know how to. They may never do that. We may never, because on Fortnite, I don't think Fortnite tells you who you're playing with. I'm not here. I got Trey BK. I did get. That's right. He changed it to T-Ray 8K. I did get a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit this morning. They were 2 for $4, and I got 2 of them. Frame rates don't matter. It does online. It does online and multiplayer. Now, like I said, I'll be going for frame rate overdone. I will drop I'll drop that thing to 800p if I have to crank up that frame rate. So, but again, we'll have to wait and see. So, but how many of you all plan on getting this card or getting this game? I plan on getting it ×2. So that, like Call of Duty, FIFA, well, yeah, but EA, that is up to EA to enact crossplay. That's for Madden, because Madden's an esports game, but and so is FIFA. So, and FIFA at the tournaments is crossplay. So we'll have to wait and see if EA activates it. We'll just have to wait. And let's see here. In Call of Duty, they will have some stuff available on PlayStation first. Okay, they will have things on PlayStation first. So we'll have to wait and see, though. Okay, just gonna have to wait and see. So, are there any questions or comments or anything? So, no Xbox, my guy. I talked about Xbox earlier. You should have been here. I talked about the Halo TV show. I talked about Xbox Lockhart possibly being out this fall. Talked about the Witcher series. So it's, yeah, I had way more Xbox news than anything on this one. So, still waiting on some Code Vein news, waiting on people to come out and give their reviews on the Code Vein that did that beta. And yeah. How the hell HDMI can improve FPS? I don't know. I've got an IT degree, and I don't know how that would happen. HDMI improves picture quality and sound. It can improve your sound, but I've never heard it improving FPS. But you know, hey, who knows? Who knows? So, well, that's not true, Andrew. That's not true. Let me double check though, but I'm pretty sure that let's see, Call of Duty, is it Modern Warfare, Sony marketing deal? I'm just gonna see what pops up. Well, they both promoted the thing. Okay. Here we go. I'll just put this up here. It's no big deal. The reason why you know they have a marketing deal with Sony is because the screen that we saw, that was from PlayStation. Okay, but here, let me. All right. So PlayStation exclusivity deal continuing for Call of Duty Modern Warfare. This was Friday or Thursday. I'm sorry. So despite some rumors, as you said, Andrew, and other information floating around, as of right now, it appears the PlayStation exclusivity deal with Call of Duty will be continuing for Modern Warfare. Okay. First off, PlayStation uploaded the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare reveal trailer to their Twitter and YouTube profiles. And at the very end of the trailer, it says play content first on PlayStation. So that's it. Now it says GameStop. Now this is from the 30th of last month, last week. And now GameStop has updated their website with a new promotional image of Call of Duty Modern Warfare, revealing that you can get a double-sided poster with your pre-order. So, but the promotional image, wait a minute, they didn't give me a damn poster, and I pre-ordered this game. Hell no. Hell no. So, says, but the promotional image has the PlayStation 4 tags and says play new content first on PS4 as well. Activision has not officially announced that the PlayStation deal is coming. Activision has not officially announced that the PlayStation deal is coming. It's continuing for this year. The PlayStation blog post did not mention new content first on PS4. And Activision also hasn't said anything. So, you know, Activision did announce there will be no game season pass for Call of Duty. Those are contradictory. So Activision hasn't said anything, and Sony has. But it does. If you watch the commercial, which I will not play here, copyright and all, you'll clearly see that they got the deal. So it's still trash. I mean, again, I'm not. The graphics card performance decide how much FPS is. Older HDMI limit how much FPS can display, but not how high it can perform. Okay, well, fair enough. But maybe, Andrew, maybe, but no, they didn't give me a poster. I'm mad as hell. I'm gonna be going up there today, in 2 more hours they open. So I'm gonna go up there and be like, damn it, boy, where's my poster? Like, boy, where's my poster? So, but yeah, anybody, it's 9 o'clock. I've been here an hour. Does anybody have any questions or comments? So, but LOUWAFFA saying that Lockhart could launch this year, and I think that's a good thing if it does. So let me put that on Twitter, because that's a big deal. Oh man, they're crazy. So They're crazy. Yeah, somebody just got caught lying about something else. But anyway. Somebody's gonna take an L. Okay, but let's see here. Let me put that on. Let's see here. The Xbox Lockhart. There we go. All right, so yeah, I'll put that up there and get the old rumor mill started. So again, Call of Duty, JP Loco, you got to remember this one's got a brand new engine. So you got your poster. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's racism. I don't know. I mean, I got to go find out. So I mean, I'm mad as hell at that shit. So what y'all want the bet that the Lockhart and Anaconda are both going to be called X? Well, it could be. I don't know. So what's going on in Death Stranding? I don't know. I mean, it was a teaser trailer. It's June. The game won't be out until November. So I didn't expect any major reveals. It's just like a movie. You know, there's usually 3 trailers for a movie. 3. So it's called Duty for Nothing. Oh, okay. But usually there's 3 trailers on movies, and the final trailer will show you a little bit more. And then a week after the movie's out, they'll show you a little bit more because all the NDAs are up. But I'm fine with not knowing about Death Stranding. I mean, I'm still trying to figure out Metal Gear. You know, I'm still trying to figure that out. I enjoy Metal Gear. You know, so we'll have to wait and see. So, well, I mean, Andrew, did the Xbox One S release before the X? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. So, well, Death Stranding has had what 30-second trailers, if you want to call those trailers. Okay, it's but this is the first time you actually saw physical gameplay going on. So this is the first game. So the next trailers after this should reveal a little bit more. So I like Metal Gear, so I'm buying again. I've already reserved this game. I got 5 on it. So, but all right, guys, I'm gonna get on off here. Remember, it's Sunday. $ Craig Tech. Go ahead and donate if you don't mind. Thank you up front. And excuse me. Thank you up front. And if not, you can hit it up on PayPal. I did kill my first horde in Days Gone. So if you all want to donate for me getting that done, thank you. These consoles still cost too much. Yeah, they're gonna. Well, again, if you put $20 a month back, if you put $20 a month back for the next 18 months, you should have enough to cover the new consoles. So you don't believe Microsoft will have 2 consoles released? I think Lockhart is a prototype, Anaconda is actual console. Fair enough. Fair enough. But they just released the Maverick, which is the diskless Xbox. Everybody's got to remember that, which is a new console. Now people can say, well, all they did was take out yes, but it's got a new SKU. It's a new console. Okay. And so that's 1 console already out this year. Now I know people ain't buying it. And that thing is trash. I mean, the people are not buying it, and it very well may go on sale next week. It'll probably be $199 at E3. Don't be shocked on that either. But Xbox has released back-to-back consoles. They released the S in 16 and then the X in 17. So to say they don't have precedence for it is, that's naive. But we'll have to wait and see. Like I said, my source is LOUWAFFA, and LOUWAFFA could be wrong. I mean, I couldn't get it out of anybody else. So that's why I put a giant, you can clearly see I put a question mark there. So, so Days should be gone, life gone. I played almost every day for a month. Wow. Well, I'm gonna play it a little bit more today, so to check him on out. But all right then, guys, I'm gonna get on off here. Like I said, Craig Cash App, hit that like button and share the video. Share it with your friends. Tell more people about the podcast. What's up, Soundwave One? Call of Duty ran at 60 FPS on the Pro. Oh yeah, Soundwave. No, the Sony has said publicly they're going to support the console. What, at least for the next 36 months minimum. So again, that's another reason why they're doing crossplay, because it gives the console this available legs. They're like, oh, okay, well, you can still play on your PS4 and still play all your amazing games, and here's another game that you can play with your friends. So, but all right then, guys, I'm gonna get on off here. It's not like they're shutting production down on all this other stuff. But guys, we're gonna get on off here. I do appreciate your time, and thanks for listening to me on this early Sunday. I'm gonna get back on some Days Gone and do some other crazy stuff too. All right then, guys, I appreciate you coming. Shout out to everybody that was here. Again, PayPal me /CraigHarris88. Feel free to donate if you like the channel. Like I said, and tell some more people, because we're at 960, give or take, with the subs. 960, so 40 more subs. We can get I can get the store open, and we can just go from there. We'll just keep it moving. Okay, guys? Appreciate your time. Appreciate you hanging out. Enjoy your Sunday. And check me out later today on Foxy Games UK. Hopefully everything works out. Take it easy, guys. Peace.